Okay, hello. Today's my first video. It will be on Farming Simulator 2015. I will start out on the West Bridge map, which I think is pretty freaking awesome. They've advanced in the game a lot, but then in some ways they didn't. But I love the new realistic scenes and all this other stuff. I think I clicked multiplayer for some odd reason. I'm not sure why. But I'm just going to go with it. Okay, max players, blah, blah, blah. I would add some of these mods, but I will do that later after I get used to things, making videos and stuff. Please like, subscribe, and give me tips on what I should do and how long I should make my videos. Because I'm doing this for you guys, not myself. I'm doing it for you. I'm sorry for the quietness. My mom just texted me about something. Okay, here we go, guys. This is the starter equipment for this map. The Hurleyman Drive Power Prestige 50 horsepower, 90 horsepower. I like how the new dirt textures and your tractor gets really dirty. Oops. If you have yours on high definition or whatever, you'll see that right here in the mirrors. The mirrors right here, they really reflect if you have it on high definition or very high. But I did have it on high definition. It worked a lot, but it had lagged a little bit, so I just stay away from that. I will make this video about 30 minutes long, I'd say. I'm hoping around 30 minutes, and then I'll end it up, and then I'll post it on YouTube on my channel, and I hope y'all will like it and give me many different types of tips that I should know. Oh. Combine, little dirt texture right there, you can go wash it off. It's really realistic. Oh, you can go through that ladder, which I'm not that surprised about it. Normally you can go through stuff like that. I like how you cannot glitch through. It's it's all realistic. I'm glad at least you can feel when you climb up this, you can feel it go up a little bit. X is to unfold the equipment. O is to open the boom and close the boom. To fold the harvester back up is X. The light is F. Turn the front back lights on side. You can enable and disable straw. H is to hire a worker, which I do not like the straw, so I hope it doesn't shoot straw out. Okay, look how realistic that is. Coming out of the back of that. I love how that is. I just like for, them to automatically, like they should have added the chopped straw so it'd show up on the ground, a more realistic texture. I believe you can see, if you can't see right here in the bottom, you can kind of see that it's going inward on that little thing, which is really nice. And then the tires are starting to get dirty and the combine is starting to get dirty. So it's real nice. cultivator. This is the Dutes. It's really cool looking. All the tractors they have has the realistic, you know, dirt textures whenever you drive around in your own field and around. Going to dump the tipper and stuff, or in the field work, it'll automatically do dirt and make it dirty. This is the other Dutes. You come with 2 Dutes on here. I think this is the Dutes. This is the Agro Star Dutes for, if I'm pronouncing that right, guys. I'm gonna let the combine get a pass or 2 ahead before I start the cultivator. I was trying to make my last video and I had accidentally added the auto tractor mod and it wasn't working correctly. Whew. Couldn't stop fast enough. The tractors are a lot different and more realistic than I think. So I'm real glad about that. No, I don't want you going yet. Okay. So I'm going to park this right here for right now. This is the other one with the cedar. The textures look really realistic between when you're planting right here between the yellow and the back and the stuff like it. It throws that dirt a little bit on the cultivator and it kind of throws dirt up on here. So 700 kilogram weight. I will do everything in video like I would do. I'm not going to play this game outside of your view, guys. I will make videos only on this one game where y'all can see, and then I'll show. If I do mod spotlights, it won't be the same. Like I might, mod cheat or something later because, I just don't want to look at do a mod spotlight in a game that I don't know if I want that mod in. I like how the combine, new hire workers, they don't miss as much. See, he didn't miss any at the end, I'm pretty sure, and he didn't miss any right here, if you can see. Okay, I'm about to hire this worker. On multiplayer, you only can hire 2 workers, I believe, unless you're on a dedicated server. On single player, you can hire as many people or as many hired workers as you want. Watch the textures. Look at them textures. I really love that look. We got 20 minutes left in the video before I shut the video off. So I'd like to unload the combine once or twice and show you how the grain shows up in the back. It's a whole lot different. And as soon as he makes another round or 2, the cultivator, I'll start the planter up planting canola, I believe. This is wheat, I think. So I will plant barley or canola. I have 5,800 US dollars that starts in euro, so you can change it in the option settings or whatever when you first come into the game. One other thing, I love the tracks. The tracks is so awesome. I wanted to have that for 13, but I never could find any mods that, had it for 13. You can hire workers without any seed in there, but because it automatically comes out your paycheck or there when you pay them. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Oh, there's another tractor and there's another Hurleyman. I believe I won't need them. That combine's at 70 something percent, so I'm gonna unload it real quick after I look at this other tractor. Here's a tractor that we had in 13, which it looks a lot better. I believe it's the one from the Farming Simulator 13. It looks better and a little bigger. It has the dirt texture like the other ones. Looks, I guess you could say it's okay back here. The hitch right here on the top and the bottom and whatever, it looks fine. But right there, and right here where this lower window is, this little thing that has the red thing sticking out, I don't believe that's really nice details, but everything else is really detailed. I like how when you click on this, you can see the fumes going out of the exhaust pipe right up here. Your exhaust, you can see the fumes coming out of it when you're in and out of cab. View. The beacon, okay, one thing that I don't like is when you turn on your flash, or not your flash, your lights, sometimes it stops or freezes your game for a second and then it starts back up. And then the beacon looks okay, I can say. Doesn't look the best. There's the awesome textures, the ground textures. There's another Hurleyman. Oh, combine. Oh, forgot. Oh, I will show you something about the menus and stuff in a minute that I thought was a lot better. I'm getting a little lag, or whatever you call it, because I'm probably videoing for you guys. You can see how them textures are back here. You can see where it fills up. You can have it in the back and it'll fill up more in the back than the front. When it gets done doing that, I'll show you something else. You see how when it comes out it looks more realistic, and you can see the fumes coming out the back of the combine a little bit right there above the beacon. And the tractor would be dead center my way. Gotta speed back up. You can click 3 for cruise control, and then 1 and 2 will, 1 will decrease your speed, your cruise speed, and then 2 will increase your cruise speed. Let me unload the combine real quick before I show you guys. You can see it's loading up in the back. You can see it starting to load up more in the back than in the front. I love that. New detailed. I'm sorry if you guys can hear me get a Coke and drink it. I won't do it in the next video for sure. I love how it's filling up in the back more than the front. Okay. Let me turn around and show you the cruise. Okay, let it speed up. Okay, 3 is to set the cruise. And the max speed, I'm not sure what the max speed is, but I'm going to hold number 1 down to decrease the speed. You see it's going down already. I'm going to set it to 20. See how doing that? It's about 19, 20 the cruise speed. I'm going to hold it down a little bit more to make it go down to 10. Okay, now it's set to 9, 10. Okay, 2 is to increase the speed, which is 19. And then you can click 3 to stop the cruise control, and then click 3 again to start the cruise control the same, which I think is really cool. Okay, for I, to see your forecast and all this good overview stuff, click the letter I on your, I forgot what it's called, keyboard. You can see your weather forecast and your news and the finances. You can see the players in the game if you're on multiplayer. On this, I was really confused because I kept clicking this to see what the storage prices was. This is how much storage you have, the biogas and stuff. You click this little arrow right here to change from like flour mill and restaurant, train station and stuff. Okay. vehicle selection is, you can click on it to go in the vehicles, or to reset it, you can just hover over it and then click, click reset vehicle, and there we go. Or you can click enter vehicle right here. Then I really don't like my vehicles all over the place. I like them at my main shop. Hopefully that, yeah, okay. And then you can do all types of vehicles like tractors. It'll show your tractors only, your harvester only, which only got one harvester, tools and trailers, which I can make it, select whatever item I want it to. I'm turning it back to all types. Map view. Okay, I'm harvesting field 16. If you cannot see, same basically map, or well, not map, but same setup basically almost. Wheat, barley. I'd really want them to add soybeans and all that kind of stuff. You can see the fruit types just like off of 13. And then on the last animals tab, chicken, sheep, cow, same thing basically. P is the store. The store is set up a lot different. You can go to the category, brands. You can see the different harvesters. This is the harvester I have, 105,000. This is the best harvester I think the game has right now, New Holland. It's really nice, and it's a 45-foot header that New Holland has. I think, yeah, 45-foot draper, which is the belt header, and then it holds or it can do a, how big is that? A 12-row corn header, or a 16 corn row header for the case, I believe. Well, that one's for the case. I don't know which one that one's for. But, okay, tractors, New Holland case, the Hurleyman, the Dutes, the Boer, the Ursus, if I'm saying that right, Linder, Steer, Hurleyman. Oh, that's a different newer model Hurleyman. I haven't seen that one before. The same, case, Dutes, all that good stuff. For some of the New Holland tractors, you can get the two thingamajiggies, and then you can get the buckets, and they got their own big truck. You can click on it and it'll show you what color you want, and you can click on the color. Potato harvesters, basically the same, better looking. Headers, trailers, same thing basically in the beet harvesters. Tippers, they got different tippers. That's the little tipper, same AgriLiner basically. If you can see all these other ones, it's basically almost the same. And then this new crampy tipper trailer deal, dolly is basically the same. You only got a single wheel dolly though, which is really sad. I love the double wheel. Plow, and better plow I can see. Way bigger plows right here. More expensive too though. Cultivators, nice cultivators, I believe. They all have the realistic feel to it. Sewing machines. This is the only sewing machine that, cultivates and stuff like that. That cultivates. That's the only one that cultivates. This is the corn planter, or the best corn planter. Fertilizers, only two fertilizers. The main, basically the same ones from the 13. Sprayers, basically the same thing from the 13. Less sprayers. The tethers, that's the same thing, and I'm not sure if that's the same thing. It looks a little different. Mowers, basically the same. Slurry tanks, they're different. I'm pretty sure these are different from the ones in 2013. I actually never seen that one before. It looks really cool, which I have no clue. It's like a storage or something for it. Manure spreaders. This one's different, I know for sure. I think that one's different too. The windrowers, that one's the same, I know. That one's not. That's bigger. That's a new one, and that one's the same, I'm pretty sure. The loading wagon, basically almost the same. baling technology, better baler technology, way better. You got this one, and then that, and that. And then that basically from 2013, which is better looking. Feeding technology, basically the same. I'm really glad they added this because it's more realistic and stuff like that. Because what people really do in farms in the United States really is to get auger wagons or whatever to call it and get the combine to unload on them, and they unload on the trailers. Okay, weights. The biggest weight is 1,600. Oh, I'm not even sure what it weighs in. 1,600. And then the smallest is 700, which is forestry equipment. A lot of people said that forestry's fun, and I think it's okay. I really don't care for forestry, but if you want me to do videos on forestry, I will do my, I guess I can do a game or two or whatever, a video or two on forestry if you want me to. Chainsaws, I'm really glad they added that in the menu. $1,000 for each one. This is the only chainsaw that I've seen in real life out of these 3 chainsaws. I've never heard of either of these chainsaws right here. Truck. When you click on the truck, you can pick what color you want to. It has 220 horsepower. It's a Dodge truck. Wheel loaders. Basically, for one wheel loader, and then, them 3 equipment things for it. Telehandler. It's basically the same as the one that was on 13. It's just a different color and I guess a different style. You can get a lot of appliances for it, or whatever you call it. Misc, and you can get a better looking mobile fuel tank or water fuel tank. Water tank. Ooh, water fuel tank. That sounds dangerous. My bad, guys. The low loader. Placeables. They got this Courser. It's a better looking one than they had in 13. That was a mod. If you guys didn't see it, to wash your vehicles. I'm actually thinking about buying that at the end of this video. And they got better looking. You can buy trees on here and stuff. Animals. $2,500 for one cow. That's kind of outrageous, but you have to deal with it, guys. And if people was wondering why you start with one chicken and it doesn't lay eggs, that's because the one chicken is a rooster. And, you have to have a hen for eggs. The rooster, mates with the hen and makes eggs. Okay, guys. I'm gonna buy my combine's full, probably. %50 flat. He's at 70%. I'm sorry if I'm tabbing through this, guys. I'm gonna go